The great question here is if we will be able to keep several Southern traditions we have, like flying the Confederate battle flag, which means honor, means chivalry, and means a lot of deaths in the States.
In pleasures and palaces, though we may roam, be it ever so humble, there's no place like home.
A charm from the sky seems to hollow me there. We see through the world, near and met with elsewhere. Home, home,
Sweet, sweet home.
sweet, sweet home.
There's no place like home.
Home,
home.
take me home.
Sweet, sweet home.
I'm tired.
There's no
Home place
place like home.
to be a return, overburdened with care. The heart there is soulless will smile on me there, be it ever so humble. There's no place like home.
I need to speak about Colonel William Norris. He had been a senator for the state of Alabama, and he chose Brazil as a second country because he was very disappointed with the outcome of the Civil War. He found out about good opportunities of planting cotton and bringing to Brazil something that the world market needed at the time.
At the time, the Brazilian government predicted the liberation of the slaves. The Emperor Dom Pedro II, aware of this, decided to cash in on the international cotton market. He promoted Brazil and the United States by advertising to the Americans great opportunities and cheap land.
Dom Pedro's main objective was to lead the world cotton market. What made it easier was the fact that all the ports in the southern United States were closed due to the war between the states.
Em função da guerra.
Dick Crispy was a young Southerner who came to Brazil when the Confederates immigrated down here. Once he settled in this town, he fell in love with a Brazilian slave, but there was a lot of discrimination from his family side, and their relationship was by no means allowed. His father was against it. His family also opposed it, so his father decided to take him back to the United States. He studied medicine in the United States. Once he graduated college, diploma in hand, he decided to come back to Brazil to meet with this Brazilian slave again. He was able to court her. He married her, had 9 kids, and I am one of the descendants of this beautiful love story between Dick Crispy and a Brazilian slave. And I'm proud of it.
So Brazil was in a slow process of abolishing slavery without any bloodshed, without any political exploration, in a very mild and easy way.
Despite all the tragedy, the cruelty, and the suffering, we were able to make it through, thanks to God and the Spirit, to our strength, and to our spirituality, and better times came. Because of this sad part of history, we blacks, would like the world to be different. Nowadays, here in Brazil, the blacks and the whites get along. The Confederate Americans and the blacks do. I am living proof of that, since I live in a town, Santa Barbara, that was founded by the Confederates. We get along well. We are friends. We live in peace. So we would like the people in the United States and everywhere else, blacks and whites, to be brothers.
Confederate flag really moves me. It means everything you can imagine as far as struggles, as far as fighting, because they left the South defeated, but down here, they are winners.
The reason we're down here is to let people from the South know that we have neighbors. What's really nice about this is they don't hide behind the flag as some people do. This is a celebration of Southernness and the culture that was brought to them from their relatives.
My name is Alan Trapp, and I'm the Georgia Division Commander of the Sons of Confederate Veterans. I'm a friend of the Confederados here in Brazil, and for the last 3 years we've sponsored a student exchange whereby the teenage descendants of the Confederates who came here after the war visit us in Georgia and reacquaint themselves with the homeland of their forefathers. We're here today for the Festa Confederada. Now, this is an annual fundraising event here on the grounds of the Cemetery do Campo to raise funds to maintain the cemetery. You have never lived until you've been surrounded by folks eating fried chicken, watermelon, and corn on the cob, wearing Confederate flag t-shirts and speaking Portuguese.
As someone tried to convince Colonel Norris to go back to the States, he did not have any desire. He had chosen a new mother country.